I've never been able to decide a favorite Straw Hat. I used to like Sanji most, as I was able to take the gags as gags, despite, to an extent, sometimes feeling a similar way, and just focus on the rest of his character. But that became harder post-time skip as they really dug into him there. Then I started liking Zoro's character more, as he is a stoic yet goofy character, and laughs at hardships the same I do. But sometimes he seems a little too cool, a little too man. Then I realized what the answer was. Franky. I realized Franky was my all-time favorite. He's not too stoic, but he's not a ham either. He's not indestructible, but he's not weak. I could go on, but let's get to the point of this video. Was Franky's time skip design worth it? I feel like we all had our concerns for Franky when we first laid eyes on him. If you were like me, you have had to have thought, are you sure? Is there more to this? Why is he that different? Like, why does he look like that though? I believe Oda speculated we would feel this way as well and allowed Robin to react for us. I mean, just look at her. Robin isn't fazed by much. And this definitely got at least a pause from her, which does mean a lot. Don't get me wrong, Franky definitely had to change for the time skip. His original design was nice, but it was too basic, and he didn't seem like someone who was going to be capable of surviving in the new world, as for the most part he just looked like a guy with a couple attachments. Also, his current design does grow on you after a while, but this bulkier design was also necessary for many of the fights and events moving forward. I'm looking at you, Frank Tanky. I could never shake that feeling of it needing one more layer to the design though. Everyone else changed their clothes and their hairstyles, making them still relatable to the Straw Hats we have been following from the beginning. However, Franky being stuck like this unfortunately created a disconnect for me, and although I do like his character, it is hard to imagine him being the same guy we picked up in Water 7, which is okay, because if you look at his 40 years in the future design, albeit the bad timeline design, he is just a boat. You wouldn't expect that to have been a person at any time. So it checks out for Franky. But here's my take. The arms should have been removable. This way, when he is on the ship just chilling out, he can take them off and just be a normal Franky. A visual we can all look forward to seeing in between arcs, and something that is more recognizable for the character, so we know he is on his journey as well. This is the man we picked up in Water 7. Look at him, in all of his glory, without cannonballs for shoulders. That cannot be comfortable walking around the ship in. Like, how does he get to the mess hall? You only see him on the deck eating his cheeseburger, but do you ever see Franky in the cafeteria anymore? I don't think he can get in there. That kinda sucks, and Franky would not make that oversight on his design. I mean, he even built tiny hands into his hands, which would be super cool if he was all like, yeah, I don't even need those. It's just in case I'm in battle Franky mode and, you know, I happen to need to like rewire a circuit box or something. But no, I can just pop him off. Hey, it's me, Franky, typical guy. With my abnormally large forearms and no biceps, here I am. I spoke on the importance of familiarity in my Skypea video, and that principle is universal. On top of that, it would have given a window to focus on Franky's battle arms being a weapon or power that could be upgraded as the story progresses. As Franky, as cool as his new machines and mechas are, could have used some personal power-ups along the way as well. Similar to Genos from One Punch Man, where his specs would increase and he would be capable of doing more. Maybe even so far as to give the arms redesigns, so the hair isn't the only thing really changing on Franky. Aside from tense moments in combat where maybe an arm gets blown off, Franky could bounce back with a more humorous side, as he often does, like Centaur Franky, we're looking at you, and then fall to the side, being now lopsided, and this could even match with Brooke's 45 degrees. This is something I have always had strong opinions on, but if you all like this video, let me know in the comments if you want me to do this for the other Straw Hats as well. I don't currently have plans on doing one of these for any of the other Straw Hats, but if I have a request, I will be more than happy to answer with a video. So that's a cool thing. Bye!